What's happening, people, and welcome back to the channel. Massive thank you to everyone recently who's been watching, sticking around, subscribing. Big love. And this time you're in for a right treat, because we're going to take this £500 car down to Benidorm. So I'm going to be taking this £500 car down to Benidorm for the closing parties in November. Now, for many weeks I've been promoting this, and I've been doing an open invite, and you might still get a chance to come if you watch this before the 6th of November, because we are leaving with a random group of people. But the 6th of November we've got a 5-day convoy through France, Italy and Spain, and we are taking our £500 car with us. Now, there is some people doing this in their own personal cars. There is some people that have gone out and spent a fortune on big cars, but this is the convoy to Benidorm. We have been rather fortunate. Well, I'm quite disappointed, to be honest with you, because I wanted to originally do Fiesta in a Fiesta, okay, which is what I'm doing. And then everyone was messaging me like, can I come in my own personal car, but I don't have a Fiesta. And I was like, do you know what, let's just do Dingadom. So basically you bring a car, bring whatever you want, and we'll go in this convoy down to Benidorm. And it was too late at that point. I've already promoted Fiesta in a Fiesta, so I'm doing it in this 1.2 Z-Tech Fiesta that has been given to us by one of our sponsors. So let me introduce you to the Wet Belt Tech, which is a company based in Doncaster who basically are the Ford Fiesta specialists. Now, I'll be truthfully honest with you, he wanted to give me a £3,000 Ford Fiesta. It was absolute mint condition, but at the end of the journey I'm going to be scrapping this car because it's not worth bringing back. And I was like, mate, I'm not scrapping a £3,000 car. Find me a dinger, make it right, and just give it me. So I believe he got offered this off one of his friends. It's a Fiesta Z-Tech 1.2 petrol. I'm not great knowledge on cars, as I'm a bit of a truck man, and but here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Now the bodywork is a bit, I mean, they've spray painted the Ford logo. Bodywork's a bit rough, but all in all, she's not too bad, and she's a great little runner. Now, I would like to thank the sponsor, because what he did is he put a set of tyres on it, he's put it for an MOT, he's repaired some minor defects on it, but I've told him I don't want you to spend any large amount of money. The bonnet, the boot, sorry, was closed, right, and this button here wasn't working, and I was stressed out, and I was like, how can I open it? But instead of ringing him, because the last thing you want to do is sponsor someone and they're constantly ringing you like, why, I went down to the garage this morning, ripped the entire locking mechanism out, and it turns out it was just a button that was broken, and the guy was like, you do realise you can open it on the key. So we're not off to a good start. We've got a spoiler for her, we've got some lights for her, we've got stickers for her, you name it. We're gonna pimp this car out over this series, and then on the next series we'll be going down to Benidorm. And if you're watching this and you want to get involved, click the link down below. It's the Discord. Everything is in there. Let me show you. All these group chats here. You've got Benidorm, you've got January night out, which is my birthday night out. All my stuff is in here, so if you want to get involved, click the link in the bio, subscribe, and be part of the community. Now, I'm not gonna lie, driving this car for the first time definitely feels underpowered compared to some of the lads that are bringing some big 3-litre Mercedes-Benz and Audi A5s, but the original plan was the Fiesta in a Fiesta, and I didn't want to turn people away who wanted to do it in their own cars. So you're going to be watching an absolute mad series. We've got 5 vlogs coming out, 5 travel days, load of carnage, bumper cars, European travel, you name it. Stick around and watch it. But for now, we've got to get the Ford Fiesta pimped out. And when I first got this car, I'm not gonna lie to you, it had been sat for a very long time. It was bought off a young lad who didn't have a license, and he sat on his mother's drive smoking the devil's lettuce inside of it. And trust me, I don't smoke, so the smell inside here was horrible. So first job was to take it to the valeters. So the Fez bomb is getting her first clean. She was absolutely minging when we first got her, so get her a clean, and then we've got some jobs to do on her before we hit the road. And she came out looking as good as she does now. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the spoiler fitted. We've got a load of mods to come. You name it, the tackier, the better. This car needs to look absolutely fantastic. And don't forget, people, it's not too late to get involved. It's going to cost about £1,000 to drive down there. You get 4 lads in a car, 4 girls, or whatever you want. It's 250 quid each. 5 days of carnage, 5 hotels. You can stay wherever you want in Benidorm, and then you can enjoy the Europeans' biggest fancy dress party with us. Everyone loves it. My wife's flying out. She don't want to do the drive. I'm taking a cameraman. It's going to be epic. Trust me. Now let's get this Fiesta vajazzled. Right, so one of the first jobs, we've got a spoiler. Now I was pretty gutted, to be fair, because I wanted some big spoiler and I wasn't able to find it on Amazon, and then I found it somewhere else. So it's going to have 2 spoilers, this guy, not 1 but 2. First one, ST styled spoiler. Let's do this. So a little update on the Fez bomb so far. Here she is now. She's currently having all her electric wires. Now we've got to make sure that this car stands out. We've got to be a limited edition. So I've got an auto electrician in to come and do some wiring. Obviously I can't do that because it's wiring. I'm not going to blow the car up. So I've got a lad here today fitting as many lights as possible so that we stand out. Right, so we're back in the Fiesta, and to be honest with you, I won't lie, it's been a bit of a disaster. Obviously taking the work on in the truck has really cut my time scale down, but at the same time, I've got to make money. So I need to make sure the car's ready, the truck's ready, I make money on the truck, and I get the car done. And because I can't do all them things at once, I've had to call in some extra help. I.e. today, it's Sunday, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, 4 degrees outside, and we're off to go and put some underglow on the car. I cannot wait for this. The car is going in on Monday for an exhaust system, sign writing next week, but unfortunately, because I'm not home, I'm gonna have to get one of the lads to run the car round. But let me tell you what I've done wrong this morning. So, me being me, perfectionist, has to have the right key for this car. Now this car has come with the key, and the clip of it, which you attach to your bundle of keys, you know, the bit where the ring goes round, was broken. So this key is always on its own, and I don't like that. I like having my keys together. I pick all my keys up for my car. On my car keys, you've got the BM, the Touareg, and now the Ford. But it didn't have one, so I was like, well, I'll just order a new key housing. What's hard about that? 6 quid, I'll watch YouTube and I'll figure out how to change it. Top Gear special. So that's what I did. I ordered a new key ring, it came, I fitted it yesterday, put the old one in the bin, clipped it all together, unlocked the car, it worked fine. Come to start the car this morning, wouldn't start. Red light flashing on the dashboard. And I kind of gathered it'd be something to do with the key. It was working before the key and now it's not. I kind of gathered it'd be something to do with the immobilizer. So I've rang one of my good friends, Johnny, who's in the car scene. You might have seen him on a couple of my vlogs. I said, Johnny, I've changed the key housing on this key. I'm guessing there's an immobilizer in the last key. And he was like, yeah. I was like, well, what can I do? Because I don't want the old key. It's broke, it's battered. And he said, don't worry about it. He said, don't go and spend 150 quid on a new key. He said, just simply hold that key up against your key while you're starting the engine. And that's what we've done, and it has worked. So I'm quite glad about that, because if not, I would have probably, if I would have binned that, which I did, I had to go bin dipping this morning into Jordan's curry, what she had last night, which, trust me, was not what I wanted to be doing at 7:30 this morning. I would have probably had to pay for a new key because I lost the chip and get it recoded into the car, and it would have been an catastrophic nightmare. Now, I don't know if you can see in my rear view mirror, this car is right up my ass. I mean, there's no reason whatsoever for him to be that close to me. It's a cold morning, right? I wouldn't say it's icy, but it's definitely a bit damp on the road. And he's literally riding my bumper, and I'm sitting at 34 mile an hour in a 30. So I'm technically speeding because he's that close. And he's just up my ass like there's no tomorrow. I mean, if I were to slam on now, he isn't stopping. He's going straight in the back of the Ferrari Fiesta, but hey up. Right, I'm off to get my haircut, then into the garage at 8:30. So let's go and see you later. So we are down at Casey's Autos now. One of my pals, his mate, he watches me on social media and he said, look, come and use my garage for free. So big shout out to Casey's Autos. So far, what have we done on the Fiesta? So obviously the boot wasn't working, which we figured out to be the key, so we need a new boot latch, but sorted the boot out. We've got some plates kindly given to us by executive plates, or exec plates, I don't know what he calls himself online. I'll tag his profile here. He's Hassan, basically. All these lights here are the beacons, which are getting wired in today. We've got a spoiler on. We've put the SD spoiler on, which, to be honest with you, I thought it'd make it look a bit more shit, but it hasn't. It hasn't made it look quite good, to be fair. So yeah, anyway, that's that. Ford Performance sticker just makes it go faster. I have got a couple of stripes to go over it to go faster, but then I've realised the car's getting fully wrapped, so I haven't really got any use for them. Coming round to the front of the car, not really much. We've put a sun strip in here. We did that ourselves, and then we've got more lights going on, things like that, just the basic standard tacky shit. So the man himself, thank you for letting me use your garage.
Anytime, mate.
You're going to be on YouTube now.
Nice.
What would you want to say to everyone that watches this?
Best garage in Rochdale.
There you go. See? Come down. And to be fair, he's letting me use his ramps for free, so make sure you do. Oh, and I've put another sticker here. Look at that. Right, so onto the lights. Right, so the car is up in the air, the neons are here now, we're just working out the wiring plan now. These was 20 quid off eBay, so I'm not expecting much from them, but as long as it's a bit of underglow till we get to Benidorm, that'll do me. So, plan is, we're going to run down the chassis here. We could have gone on the inside, but I think this this little beam here will stop it. I feel like Matt Armstrong. So, why, because I'm fitting neons. So we're going to go on the outside beam here all the way down, and then they do come with double sticky tape on them, but obviously it's going to be wet and things like that, so we're going to put a bolt in between and run the LED around the side of it to keep it more secure. So that's the plan. Let's see how we get on. Right, so they've been tested now on a battery. Look at them, they're actually brighter than what I thought, to be fair. I probably shouldn't have bought 2 packs now, but they are very bright. So these are going to go on the car, and then we need to work out where the control box is to put that in the boot, because this is going to be wired into the fog light to make the wiring a lot easier. Let's do this. Right, so they're all pretty much in position now. So these two at the front are the ones that are fitted straight away. The rest we've got to tidy up yet. So let's see how bright they're going to be. Oh, look at that. She's going to look like she belongs on a scene of Too Fast, Too Furious. What is cuzzy? Right, so I just want to shout out the sponsor here, because when you're going to look at this car, right, you're going to think, what the fuck is that? Because of all the modifications we've done to it. Please be aware it didn't come in this state, because we are literally spray painting. We've ripped the screws out to do stuff, and then yeah, we've just ended up spray painting it all. Probably not on the same level as Matt Armstrong, to be honest with you.
Oh, look, bacon's here. Oh, shit.
Right, so we've turned all the lights off now. The car's been dropped. She's been temporary wired in, not fully yet, so we're going to give them a try. Let's fire her up. Yeah, baby! Get back! Look at that! Fucking come on, the boy! She looks epic. Right, so now the neons have been done, we've got a horn getting fitted at the moment. Horn getting fitted. Ethan's rewiring all the fuse box and all the controls here. So Ethan's side is that bit there. And I've ordered chunky chicken for everyone. I'm doing my bit. So, with the lights on the front and the back getting into place now, we've got them on the front, we've got the back ones which we've already seen. I thought, well, why don't we have any on the side? Because we've got the underglows, but we need some more. So we've created these. I'll let you hold that. We've been to B&Q, we've bought some aluminium L-shaped brackets, which are going to be going as side skirts, as shown, like that. And they're just going to be full of LED lights. So down in the fabrication part, in mine and Matty's special department, we've got this L-shaped aluminium bracket, the lights, and what we've done basically even it out 60 centimeters because it's 180 long, 60 centimeters. We've put a little hole in it, a couple of screws wiring, and then what will happen is they'll go on the side of the car, and hopefully it'll look good. Now let's go and see how the lads in the lighting department's getting on. Can we bang them back on again? The second. So Ethan's wired the back ones up, which I can already see. As you can see here, just look at that. I mean, there's a good chance I'm gonna get pulled over for having too many lights. But, well, let's see how we get on. So we're gonna crack on with this. We've got 2 side skirts to do. And then once Ethan's done with that wiring, he can then wire these in. And I've also bought a new battery because I genuinely gonna think I need 2 batteries. Right, so as you can see, fabrication has been done. So let's have a look how she's gonna look once she's fitted. I mean, fucking don't say pin my ride, but you know that Japanese guy that fucking mould shit on cars? I'm him. So, I can't lie, it's 2 o'clock now. I wanted to be done for 2 really. We're nearly, I reckon we're 80% done. We're 100% done on the jobs that we came originally to do, i.e. fit the neons. But as we've been going, the lads have come up with some brilliant ideas. So, we've obviously got the markers on, the neons on, the fronts, the back. The problem is we wired the neons into the fog light. And then the front LEDs, the back flashing lights are all got the separate feed which can stay on at any time. But the neons have to have the ignition on. And we've decided that that's not a good idea. Because I want to, you know, when you get into a car park, you want to leave the neons on. So, the auto electrician now is going to fit a switch in the front, wire it through to the back onto the fag light. Yeah, and then after that, just fit the horn. And that should be it. Oh no, we've got side skirts as well to fit. It's going to be a 5 o'clock finish. We're having fun though, aren't we, lads? Yeah. Come on! Well, I'll give you a fun fact for the day to make your day feel a lot better. Are you ready? A giraffe has a 21-inch tongue so it can clean its own ears.
Honestly?
Honestly. There you go, see? Don't say I don't teach you out. So, these lights have all been wired up, put a bit of silicone in the holes to protect the moisture from going inside and corroding all the way through. Ethan's just wiring the second bar up. Callum's in the middle of putting the switch on, ready for these. Then all we're going to do is throw the car on the ramp, lift the car up, just quite simply bang these in, wire them all up on the switch, bosh, done. All done for the wiring. And then we've just got one light bar to be fitted next Friday. She's going to come back to Casey Autos for the light bar to be put on, and that's pretty much her ready to roll. She goes in this week for the stickers and the exhaust. It's been a long day, and the lads have absolutely pulled it through, to be honest with them. I think the wives are on edge of ready to kill me, because for the last 3 hours it's been, we'll be done in half an hour. So the seals are on. We've got the side skirts, homemade side skirts on, which, to be fair, I think look incredible. And the horn's been wired up, so now we're just wiring up the side skirts to a switch inside so that everything is live powered, so it doesn't have to be running. I don't have to have the headlights on. So right, so full reveal time is ready. The car is fully lit up. Big thanks to the lads. It has literally gone dark, but we're going to turn the lights off in the unit. We've drilled some holes in the exhaust because tomorrow she's going for a full exhaust, but we thought it'll look cool. Right, lads, hit it. Look at that. Come on. So you can't see me, but the underglow's on. We've got the front flashes on. And more than ever, the back lights, I mean, you can quite tell. You don't have to come to the back. They are extremely bright. Look at them. I literally feel like Vin Diesel right now on the butty van. Lights on, Chief. There you go. Thanks for watching. Big thanks to the lads today for coming down. It's been a really busy day. Got a couple more jobs to do, which I'm going over to Ethan's unit next week to do. We're going to put a light bar on the front, which isn't here yet. Thank God for that, because we'll be here for another hour. A light bar and exhaust, and then we're ready. So hopefully you'll see this one very soon. Don't forget as well, if you're in Rochdale and you've got a car that needs fixing,
Casey's Autos.
Bosh!